and welcome to today's edition of GFA News. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube at Ghana Football Association. I am Zainab Abubakar Bamba. Coming up in today's edition, KGL U17 Inter-Regional Championship duly launched. The Black Princesses will play Tunisia in the second round of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers. And also the 2024-2025 Women's League season comes to a successful end. The Women's Division 1 Zonal Championship playoff has begun. We'll be bringing you updates from the two zones. Do stay with us after the break. In our very first story, the Ghana Football Association, in partnership with the KGL Foundation, officially launched the 5th edition of the KGL Foundation Inter-Regional Under-17 Host Championship on Tuesday, May 20, 2025. The ceremony held at the KGL House in Labone, Accra, demonstrated the Football Association's commitment to nurturing grassroots football talent. The launch event drew high-level participation from GFA officials, KGL Foundation executives, and other key stakeholders in the Ghanaian football. In his opening address, Second Vice President of Confederation of African Football and GFA President Kurt Edwin Simonokraku expressed profound appreciation to the KGL Foundation for its continued commitment to youth football development.
It is indeed a great privilege for the official launch of the 2025 KGL Foundation Inter-Regional U17 Coast Championship, which is indeed a celebration of youthful talent, regional pride, and the enduring power of football to unite and to transform. Today, as we gather here, I speak not only as the president of the Football Association of Ghana, but also as a passionate advocate for youth development through football. This championship embodies the dreams of young boys across the country and gives them the platform to showcase not only their talent, but also discipline and potential. 5 years ago, when nobody in Ghana believed in the vision of the Football Association, KGL Foundation came through for us. So my sincerest appreciation goes to the leadership led by Elliot for your commitment towards the revival of the Ghanaian game, especially and most importantly, your avowed commitment towards offering these young boys the opportunity to realize their dreams. Indeed, the KGL Foundation has stood tall in support of youth football in Ghana. Through your unwavering sponsorship, you have not only fueled this prestigious tournament, but also brought countless young dreams to life. Your investment is not just financial, it is a bold statement of belief in Ghana's future. The KGL Foundation has become the bedrock upon which the GFA has become or has been able to re-engineer coast football and elevate the standards of talent identification across our country. As the Football Association of Ghana, our mission is very, very clear: to build from the ground up, nurturing our young talents, equipping our coaches, and strengthening the very foundation of our football ecosystem. All of these initiatives reflect our deep commitment to a holistic football development and grassroots excellence. Beyond training and provision of logistics, competition is key. It is through organized tournaments like the KGL sponsored U17 Championship that talents will be discovered and nurtured, given the opportunity to realize their dreams. This year, we are not only sustaining but expanding competitions across all fronts, especially at this foundation level of the game. And here, we will be working closely with our RFAs and DFAs in this perspective. We have already announced the introduction of inter-district boys and girls festivals at the U15 and U17 levels. This year, We also intend to continue with our elite U15 and U17 caps for both boys and girls. We will also continue to provide direct support to Coast Regional Championships, including prize monies, trophies, jerseys, and footballs for all categories. Here, we are making reference to U13 right through to U17. The KGL U17 Inter-Regional Championship continues to be a cornerstone of our talent pipeline. Several of our current U17 players were unearthed through this very competition, including stars from our most recent campaign at the Wafu Zone B U17 Championship. I think we've already heard from the MC listing and mentioning names of some of the super talents that have come out of this special space that KGL has produced for Ghana. Indeed, from our coach fields to our Premier League stadia, the legacy of this tournament is very, very visible, with past participants thriving at both national and club levels, thanks to KGL Foundation's support. Thank you. Akpi.
The Black Princesses are currently in camp at the Ghanaman Soccer Center of Excellence, wrapping up their 3 weeks intensive camping. Head coach Charles Sampson is impressed with the side's performance in their last 2 preparatory matches. The Black Princesses will play Tunisia, who defeated Togo in the first round of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifier.
Oh, we are getting somewhere. We are on the building stage. We have a goal we are looking for. We want to build our team. Slowly, we are getting into shape. They are understanding what we are out for, and they are believing in it, which is important. So I see only progress going forward. Consistency is the most important thing when it comes to this level, and that's what we are insisting to see, that we are holding the same level. So we can compete with the best teams. So we are on that path, and it looks stable in the performances. Since we played the Queens, we played House of Folk, and that level was not really the level we wanted. And then so it was good to see that level come up again today. It doesn't matter the opponent. So this is where we want to be, and even more. So it's looking good in that aspect, but there are little things more to do. So now we know our opponent. I have watched the game that they played in Togo 1-1, and then home in Tunisia they won 2-1. It was a tight game too. So now we know how they also play. Now it's about us to now watch it and analyze it well and see how we can prepare ourselves to be ahead of them in September. So we are looking forward to that. We have 2 camps planned in July and also early August before we meet Tunisia. So we believe that in those times we will get the team polished. We got some new players in this week just for us to try some positions that we are still looking for. So we are still on the building aspect. I'm also going around to watch some middle league games to scout, to see if we can find some roles that we are still looking for. So it's positive. We are strengthening the team in all departments that we think we are a bit lacking. So when it comes to this sort of, the doors are never closed, but we working with what we have, preparing them for the right things. But our eyes are still open because it's a national team, and we want the best players here, and we want to create the best atmosphere and the best team. So our doors are always open to find those who are even a bit ahead of already the players we have. So the doors are open, and our eyes are open, and we have scouts all over the country and out of the country, and we are looking for materials that can help us get to our goals. Honestly, I'm very, very impressed with everything that one asks for and look for. We are getting it, so we are having the support that we need. So I cannot complain. I'm very impressed and happy with all that we have been doing until now.
The 2024-2025 season for the Women's League has successfully come to an end. The Women's Football Festival, which took place at the Legon Sports Stadium on Sunday, May 18, 2025, saw Faith Ladies defeat Jonina Ladies in the Women's FA Cup final to win their trophy in the competition. Police Ladies also made history by denying Ampem Ladies a chance to win their fifth title. Jene Yam and Victoria Terry Williams scored to give Police Ladies the victory to win their first ever Malta Guinness Women's Premier League title.
We are not having the banter involving two experienced coaches in the domestic league. Mausi Benyo for Police that will result in a penalty kick. It's swung in and it's a goal. Police Ladies gets the first goal. Look at the passion, look at that celebration. Well intact, headed it home and gave Police
his side. I was foreseeing that if he had done a lot of the changes in the,
it's a goal. Police.
She has secured a win.
After Victoria took the free kick, the defense of Ampem Dakwa Ladies failed to do with it, allowing Grace Anima to send that in for. It's all over here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Police Ladies are the champions of the Women's Premier League for the 2024-2023 year. After taking her medal, exchanging pleasantries with the dignitaries, Mausi Benyo, Abdul Jamila, Mary Beko gets the honor of lifting the first ever Premier League medal title for Police Ladies. Mary Beko, Police Ladies, the security service team, they are the winners of the Ghana Women's Premier League. Anira Abdul with a shot, and goalkeeper Osman with a howler. Corner kick, enjoy quite a lot of possession. Janina with a beautiful run in, but she runs out.
At the last minute, it looks more.
Janina playing in yellow, playing from left to right. And it's a goal. Joyce Ati made it possible.
Why does it seem that everyone is supporting Jonina? That's my feel.
Her goal stands the test of time.
That is another mistake.
The police service here are also so joyous. And just to win, and in the same tangent, miscommunication, a howler from defense. Faith Ladies failed to clear in a very good manner. Janina half corner kick that Matilda Damois has fancied. She sends it in, a header, and there is the goal. Goal coming, a beautiful header from Falilatu Abubakar. And the player, every player would protect the lead with every fiber in them. It's all over. Faith Ladies had the faith, and they have indeed been crowned champions. So this is the most precious moment altogether for Beauty Abena Julius, champions of the Women's FA Cup for 2024-2025 season. Faith Ladies, the Dansoma Base Club, they came.
The road to the Women's Premier League is on. The Women's Division 1 Zonal Championship playoff for the Ghana Football Association began on May 21 and will run through to May 31, 2025. The Northern Sector playoff games will be hosted at the BK Adams Resource Center in Wa, while the Senya District AstroTurf in the Central Region will host the Southern Sector game. Now, the top 2 teams in each sector will advance to the 2025-2026 Malta Guinness Women's Premier League. We spoke to some of the participating teams.
We've watched them play, and I came to watch their match. So I realized that they are very strong in the air. So we try to avoid the area balls, and then we try to take them with pace because we realize that their back four, they lack a little bit of pace. So we are playing a little bit passes and then penetration that will go through. We had a record. We played 10 against 11 for the entire 50 minutes. But we strategized our position, we regroup, and then we make sure they play with mentality. They must fight for each ball, and that is how we won the match. So we are done with the first match. We are going back to the drawing board and see what went through because we had a couple of chances. We're supposed to bury it like 5 goals. So we are going back and recorrect and regroup, and then find a way how to get their energy back into the game, and then we'll see what's happening in the next match.
A very difficult game, and normally that's what happens. First game of every tournament, the anxiety is high, and it really affected my team. And when we settled down a little bit, even we couldn't settle down very well throughout the game, but when we settled down a little bit, we saw how we did 1 or 2 things. And it's a difficult game, but I'm happy with one. Normally what happens in the first half, we go to the dressing room, we just give a picture of what happened, then let them know what they should do when those things happen again. And that's what we did in the dressing room, and it reflected in the second half. It's a good start, and it's a motivation for us to enter into the other matches. So let's see what happens in the other matches.
You all know when you win your matches, especially tough matches like this, you put some fear into opponent, whoever you are going to meet the next. But that notwithstanding, we are not going to allow this to win our day or enter into our head, but rather concentrate and focus. Take match after match, match after match.
First goal, it was a counter attack, then quick break, and then it was there. So that was the game plan. This team is almost equal to us. Anyone who wins can qualify. So very, very important game for our standards. The game is open, so I know definitely sure we're going to qualify. Sunday, expect another win from us.
Now to the Access Bank Division 1 League. For Zone 1, they are done with the season. For Zone 1A, Royal Tamale United emerged winners, as well as Teshima 11 Wonders emerging winners in Zone 1B. They'll be playing their playoffs at the Accra Sports Stadium next week, Friday, 30th May at 3 p.m. to decide the winner for Zone 1. Now, Zone 2 continues this weekend with match day 29. And in Zone 2, Future Stars will play host to Secondary 11 Whites at the Ejisu Okese Park. Sky FC will be at home to King Faisal at the Jandu Sports Stadium. On top of the table, Swedro All Blacks with 63 points will host New Edubiase at the Swedro Stadium. Mysterious Dwarfs will lock horns with UCC Youngsters. Bekwa Heroes against Soccer Intellectuals. And bottom of the table, Nzima Kotoko with 24 points will travel to play Asakem FC at the Dr. Kofi Kodua Sapon Sports Stadium. And Seshi All Stars against Park Academy at the Asafo Ramos Park. Whilst Elmina Sharks will host Rose Park Football Club at the Indium Sports Complex. And in Zone 3, Atram Divisa will host Great Olympics at the Tuba AstroTurf. Golden Cake, who are in the finals of the FA Cup and sit on the table with 40 points, will travel to play True Democracy. Now, God Football Club against Okpo United at the Tuba AstroTurf. Rainmasters against Port City at the Teshi Magdan AstroTurf. Kotuku Royals will travel to play Kings Palace at the Aquatex Park. Now, Hoho United, who are at the summit of the table, will play Inter Allies at the Hohoi Sports Stadium. Home Stars will host Akachi Otters, who are bottom with 16 points, and Koforidia Sempefi against FC Nane at the Koforidia Sports Stadium. The action in the Ghana Premier League continues. In match day 32, Heart of Oak will be at home to Accra Lions. Heart of Oak are fifth with 49 points. Gold Stars, who are second with 56 points, will lock horns with Asante Kotoko, who are fourth with 54 points. Green Football Club are home to Brekum Chelsea at the Tuba AstroTurf. Bechim United will lock horns with Basake Holy Stars. Adriana Football Club against Legon Cities, who are also struggling at the Nana Ajimambedu the first pack. And top of the table, Nations Football Club with 57 points will play FC Samatex. And Heart of Lions, who are third, will travel to the Wenchi Sports Stadium to play Young Apostles. And Visions FC will lock horns with Karela United at the Ni Ajay Kwaku II Sports Complex. With the title chase getting keenly contested and the dogfight at the relegation battle getting keenly contested as well, my colleague Mohamed Shaban is standing by with Mo's Corner.
My name is Mohamed Shaban and this is Mo's Corner. We start with women's football and we look at the just ended Malta Guinness Women's Premier League and the Women's FA Cup. Let's start with the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League, and this is the history table. In 2012-2013, Azakes ladies were crowned champions of the Women's Premier League. In 2013-2014, Azakes ladies won, and in 3 consecutive seasons, they dominated. In 2016, Ampem Dakwan ladies were crowned champions. In 2017, Ampem Dakwan also retained the league title. In 2020-21, Azakes ladies came to win their 4th trophy, and then Ampem Dakwan won their 3rd trophy in the 2021-22 season. In 2022-23, it was Ampem Dakwan ladies who won their 4th major trophy, and then the last trophy was won by Azakes ladies in 2023-24 season. This season is a new era, and Police ladies joins the teams who have won the Women's Premier League. And so Azakes ladies have got 5 trophies, and Ampem Dakwan now have 4 trophies. And Police ladies, who are currently the champions, also have 1 trophy, and that is on the Women's Premier League. Let's look at the Women's FA Cup. It started in 2016, where Police ladies, who have won the Women's Premier League, also won for the first time in 2016. In 2017, Prisons ladies also won the trophy, and then in 2020-21, it was Azakes ladies. 2021-22, Azakes ladies, Ampem Dakwan ladies, and 2022-23, Ampem Dakwan ladies won the trophy. Last season, Army ladies won for the first time, and we have another new winner, Faith ladies, who are champions of the Women's FA Cup. And so the most trophy one is Ampem Dakwan ladies 2, Azakes have 1, Prisons 1, Police ladies 1, Army ladies 1, and the new champion, Faith ladies, also winning 1 of the trophies. We are moving on to the Access Bank Division 1 League, and we have 2 matches to end the entire season. But if you go to Zone 1A and B, is done. 1 game to declare champions, and that is the playoff that will be played on Friday, 30th of May at Accra Sports Stadium at exactly 3 p.m. I'm sure you'll be there to enjoy that big fixture. And so Real Tamale United will battle Techiman 11 Wonders, and RTU finished first in the Northern Zone, and that is the Zone 1A, and then Techiman 11 Wonders finished first in Zone 1B. Now let's look at the general statistics of the Access Bank Division 1 League. We've done 672 matches, 377 home wins, 147 away wins, 148 draws, goals 1,457, home goals 938, away goals 519, own goals are 23, first half goals are 731, second half goals are 726, and the yellow cards are 2,417. The red cards are 105. Penalties are awarded at 141. The penalty scored at 115, and penalty missed are 26. And so these are some facts. And so, like I said, the Zone 1A and B is set for playoff, but in Zone 2, the table looks very interesting. First and second, Swedro Blacks lead with 63 points and Rose Park 59 points. With 2 matches to go, that is a possible 6 points. And in Zone 3, Hoho United are leading with 66 points, and the second side is Port City with 61 points. And we have 6 more matches to go and 5 points separating Port City, who are the second place team, from the first team, that is Hoho United. And Hoho is a former Liberty Professionals, and they are battling for the Premier League slot. The question is that which teams will qualify for this season's league? And so we have the question: Zone 1, the question mark is there, Zone 2 and Zone 3. You can also share your comments on this as to which teams are going to seal qualification for the Access Bank Division 1 League 2024-25 season and the teams that will be playing the Premier League for the 2025-2026 seasons. And so we are zooming straight to the Ghana Premier League, and the history from 2000 state that Hartlepool have won the trophy 7 times, Kotoko have won 7 times, and Aduana have 2 trophies, and that was in 2009, 2010, and 2017. Samatex won last season and currently defending champions. And the question again is, which side is going to win the 2024-2025 Ghana Premier League trophy? This is the top 4 table, and technically these are the teams that are potential league winners. And Nations 57 points, BBN Gold Stars 56, Heart of Lions 54, Asante Kotoko 54, and we have a possible 9 points more. And so clearly the chances that for the first time since we moved from 16 to 18 teams, we are going to have 2 teams amassing 60 plus points is highly possible. In the relegation zone, in Swatraman 18, Legon Cities 25, Accra Lions 35, Karela 35, Vision 36, Young Apostles 37, and Basake Oli Stars 37. So between the 12th place to the 16th place, these are relegation candidates, and any of them could join the likes of Legon Cities and Instratraman at the end of the season. That is also an interesting fact around the Ghana Premier League. Let's look at the teams that have been relegated since 2020-21, and that is from the 16 teams to the 18 teams. These are the teams that have been relegated, and this will guide us as to how we are going to measure teams that will be relegated this season. And 2020-21 Dwarfs 41 points, Liberty Professionals 40 points, Interallies 26 points. In 2021-22 11 Wonders, who are playing in the playoff next week, have 40 points. Wafa had 35 points. Elimina Sharks had 23 points. And then in 2022-23, Tamale City had 42 points, and they were promoted that season and were also relegated that specific season. King Faisal 42 points and Kotoku Royals 26 points. And Kotoku were also new babies and they were relegated in that same season. 2023-24, Great Olympics were relegated. Bofo Aquatano were also relegated with 33 points and RTU 25 points. And RTU are back again in the playoff, and they will be battling 11 Wonders from the 2021-22 season. And so 11 Wonders have missed 3 seasons, 2022-23, 2023-24, and 2024-25. But for Royal Tamale United, they have only missed 1 season. They have missed only the 2024-2025 season. But another interesting part has to do with the top scorers chart, where Amankuna leads with 13 goals for Brekum Chelsea and chasing for a 2nd consecutive Goal King award. But then let's see what will happen, because the 2nd place, Faisal Chawete of Nations FC, who are also league leaders, has 11 goals. Kwame Nana Opon of Heart of Lions 11, Samuel Atakomi goals as 9, and Kwame Opoku of Asante Kotoko also having 9. Albert Amwa Kotoko has also scored a total of 9 goals. This is what is currently happening in the Ghana Premier League, and more details. We have a big game this weekend, and that is Asante Kotoko versus BBN Gold Stars. On record, Kotoko have recorded 1 victory at the Danks Park. 1 has ended in a draw. Gold Stars have also won 1 against Kotoko, and that is a big fixture we are looking up to. The Samatex as well will face off Nations FC at the Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex, and Samatex are yet to win a game against Nations FC. We'll be looking out to that fixture. My name is Shaban Mohammed. This is all about Most Corner this week.
And that's how we end today's edition of GFA News. You watched us live on Facebook and on YouTube at Ghana Football Association. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Ghana Football Association and follow us on Facebook at Ghana Football Association. I am Zainab Abubakar Bamba. On behalf of the team at the Communications Department, thank you for being a part of the show, and do join us same time next week. Have a good evening.